Yo, what am I doing? So I'm back. It's been a busy week. I have had uni for the first time this week. I was gonna film this video like over a week ago, but then I just had no time because I had uni started on Monday, so I've been busy with that. I also had an important visit at work, and then I had my birthday. Woo! I had my birthday yesterday, I turned 18. Yay, now I can legally drink and gamble even though I don't do either of those things anyway, so But anyway, I was struggling for ideas for videos, and then a wonderful person called Steele Johnson gave me this great idea to talk about Australia. I'll link his channel below. He does daily vlogs. If you want to watch someone who's way more talented than me, check it out. So yes, I thought, what a great idea. I'll talk about Australia, and I'll talk about all the strange things that I've observed in the almost 3 years that I have lived here now. And I'm gonna start off with, they like to take a day off for anything. For example, the Queen has 2 birthdays, okay? She has her actual birthday and then she has her birthday that like they celebrate it on us stuff. Greedy, that's what I think. Anyway, in England, the country where the Queen is actually from, we don't get a day off for that at all. Neither of the birthdays do we get a day off, a bank holiday. Here, day off on both. Now, in terms of working, that's great because I get double pay if I work on those days, and this is more days that I can have double pay on. But seriously, really, do we need a day off for both of the Queen's birthdays? Do we even need a day off for either of those? England doesn't even do that. Come on, guys. Another example, each state, they take a day off for a horse race. We have something in South Australia, it's called the Adelaide Cup. It's where it's like a bunch of horses, they do a race, and we get a day off for that. It's on Monday. I'm working, I get double pay. Tip top. Why? Why do we have a day off for that? It's a horse race. What's important about that? Nothing. Another strange thing that I've noticed is the way they pronounce the word debut. Okay, it's pronounced debut, just saying. Here, for some reason, people pronounce it debut. Why? It annoys the shit out of me. It's debut. Another thing, now this really grinds my gears, is that they don't have such thing as a 1 or 2 cent piece, which means you never get the correct change. For example, they advertise something, the price is $1.99, $1.99. Well, it's not, is it? It's $2, because you're not going to give me that 1 cent change. Because they can't. In England, we have 1 pence, we have 2 pence. I get my correct change. Here, it's $1.98. Well, it's not, is it? Unless I pay on card, because if I pay with cash, I'm not going to get that 2 cents. So it's $2. I mean, it does sometimes work the other way, and you get something like a little bit cheaper than what it's meant to be. But normally it works out where I lose money, and I don't like it. It's stupid. It's so stupid. If they're gonna have no 1 or 2 cents, you should ban people from putting the price as $1.99, because it's not. It's $2. It's physically impossible for it to be $1.99. You can't give me my 1 cent change. So it's $2. Drivers here, impatient as shit. Oh my god, I've never seen drivers like this before, where they're just so shit. I don't know if it's just the state I'm in or what, but drivers here are just terrible. They're just terrible. And I don't know whether it's because a lot of people here learn in automatics and then they just buy manual cars even though they don't actually know how to drive manual cars and they've never actually been taught properly how to drive a manual car, so therefore they can't drive one and they're just shit. Or whether they're just shit drivers, because I swear to God, like every day I see people not indicating. That's my #1 irk, is when I'm driving around and I'm trying to go somewhere and there's someone in front of me and they just suddenly turn off. I'm like, where the fuck was that indication? That's what this is for. You go click, tells you left or right. How the fuck, me behind, am I meant to know where you're going? Indicate, people. That's what it's for. And then finally, I've noticed that the news here is shit. I mean, I don't know how else to put that. In England, you've got BBC News, classic. I love me some George Alagaya. And it tells me news from all around the world, from all of the countries, not just the country that I'm in. Here, never do I hear of global news. Never. I literally didn't know anything was going on between Russia and Ukraine before I saw it on Tumblr. Before I heard about it on Tumblr. Literally not one single thing on the news here. All they do is they substitute that news out for pieces about dogs that have had their stomach pumped with vodka and got drunk off of it. That's literally what they do. They'll take a very important global news piece, like Russia trying to invade Ukraine, and they'll go, we'll scrap that and we'll put the drunk dog on. Now, the drunk dog story, what lovely story as it is, funny, the dog ate some chemicals and then had to get its stomach pumped with vodka at the vet and then it got drunk for a couple days. Ha ha ha! I'd quite like to know what's going on in the world, thank you. I'd quite like to know about these very important events that are going on. It was like, North Korea gonna launch missiles, we're gonna scrap that one and we're gonna do a story about an old lady whose gnomes got stolen from a garden. Please, please, let's be sensible here. No one gives a shit about your garden gnomes. I want to hear about important global news. Old lady gnomes over fucking war. Think about it, people. It's stupid. So that will be it for this video. Thank you still for giving me the idea, and like I said, I'll have his channel linked in the description. He does really great vlogs, they're really interesting, and he's much more interesting and better than I am because he actually uploads every single day, unlike me who can't even upload once a week. So that'll be all for today. I will see you in my next video. I'm not going to say when that will be because, let's be honest, who knows? No one knows. Not even I know. All of my links that I have will be in the description. I have Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. I have a blog now as well, in case you didn't know I mentioned it in my last video. It's britishem.blogspot.com. It's not It's British Emily, it's just www.britishem.blogspot.com, just for any clarification. I don't know why I didn't make it It's British Emily, I'm an idiot. So I'll have the link just below, and I also have a Rooster Teeth profile if you want to add me on there. My name is just Emily HH. I'll also link that below for you if you use the Rooster Teeth website. And I'm active on there quite a lot, so feel free to add me as a friend. I accept any and everyone. So that's all. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. I'm Keith Lemon. Okay, bye. I will follow you. All I ever do is just sing in these videos. Shut the fuck up, Emily.